There's something happening around you right now that you might not even notice. Something invisible but powerful. It's shaping your thoughts, your emotions, your energy, your future. And if you don't start paying attention, it could consume you before you even realize what's happening. Low vibration people, they are everywhere. And they don't always look like villains. Sometimes they are your friends. Sometimes they are family. Sometimes they are people you trust. And if you don't know how to recognize them, you will find yourself trapped, drained, lost in a reality that is not your own. So today, I'm going to show you the signs, the undeniable, unmistakable signs that you are in the presence of low vibration people. And when you see these signs, you need to run. Not physically, but energetically. You need to protect yourself. Guard your frequency. Because if you don't, you will be pulled into their world. And once you are in, it is hard to get out. Have you ever felt completely exhausted after talking to someone, even if the conversation wasn't physically demanding? Have you ever noticed that some people seem to bring a dark cloud with them wherever they go? Have you ever felt like your energy, your happiness, your motivation disappears when certain people are around? That is not a coincidence. That is energy. That is vibration. And you are being affected more than you realize. The first and most obvious sign of low vibration people is that they drain you. They feed off your energy without giving anything in return. It's not always obvious. Sometimes they do it through constant complaining, dumping their negativity onto you without ever seeking solutions. Sometimes they do it through manipulation, making you feel guilty for their problems, making you feel responsible for their emotions, making you feel like you owe them something, and sometimes they do it simply by existing in a state of constant chaos, always in crisis, always in drama, always pulling you into their storm. The longer you stay around these people, the more you will start to feel it. Your emotions will shift, your thoughts will become foggy, your motivation will fade, and before you know it, you will start operating at their frequency. Because energy is contagious, and if you are not strong in your own vibration, you will absorb theirs.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
But there's something even more dangerous than being drained. It's being reprogrammed. Low vibration people do not just pull energy from you. They rewire the way you think. They make negativity normal. They make complaining normal. They make doubt, fear, anxiety, and limitation feel like the natural way of life. And if you are around them long enough, you won't even realize that your mindset has changed. You won't even notice that you have become one of them. Have you ever felt excited about something only to have someone shoot it down immediately? Have you ever shared a dream only to be met with skepticism, doubt, and reasons why it won't work? Have you ever started feeling more anxious, more insecure, more uncertain after spending time with certain people? That is no accident. That is energy warfare. And if you don't recognize it, you will lose the battle before you even know there was one. But here's where it gets even more serious. Low vibration people do not just drain you. They do not just reprogram you. They attract chaos. They create destruction. They bring instability, unpredictability, and dysfunction everywhere they go. And if you are close to them, you will be caught in the storm. These people live in a reality where everything is difficult, everything is a struggle, nothing ever goes right. And at first you might think they are just unlucky, but they are not unlucky. They are magnets for low-frequency experiences, and if you stay in their world, their reality will become your reality. Have you ever noticed that when you are around certain people, problems seem to appear out of nowhere? Have you ever noticed that when you distance yourself from toxic people, your life suddenly feels lighter, clearer, easier? That is not a coincidence. That is vibration in action. And you need to decide which reality you want to live in. But here's the real question. Why do so many people stay in these environments? Why do so many people tolerate low vibration energy even when they know it's harming them? The answer is simple. Fear. Fear of being alone. Fear of what will happen if they walk away. Fear of change. Fear of stepping into the unknown. And that fear is exactly what keeps them trapped. If you recognize these signs, if you feel drained, if you feel reprogrammed, if your life feels heavier than it should, you need to make a choice. You can stay, keep absorbing the energy, keep living in someone else's low-frequency reality, or you can take back your power. You can reclaim your energy. You can remove yourself from the vibration that is keeping you stuck and step into the frequency where you truly belong. Because here's the truth. You cannot save low vibration people. You cannot fix them. You cannot drag them into the light if they are not ready to leave the darkness. And if you try, they will pull you down before you ever lift them up. So what do? How do you protect yourself? How do you escape the grip of low-frequency energy without losing yourself in the process? That is exactly what we are going to talk about next. Because the truth is, most people don't even realize the energetic shields they already have. They don't even know that they are already equipped with everything they need to defend their vibration. And once you understand how to activate these shields, nothing will ever be able to touch you again. The hidden energetic shields you already have but aren't using. Most people walk through life completely exposed, completely vulnerable to the energy around them, absorbing everything like a sponge without even realizing it. They think their thoughts are their own. They think their emotions are their own. They think their reality is something they are fully in control of. But the truth is, most people are just reacting to the frequencies they are surrounded by. They wake up feeling fine, then spend 5 minutes on social media and suddenly their mind is filled with negativity. They start their day with energy, then after talking to a specific person, they feel drained, heavy, unmotivated. They have dreams, goals, ambitions, but after enough time around low-vibration people, doubt starts creeping in. Fear starts taking over, and soon they no longer believe in themselves. This is not a coincidence. This is not random. This is energy warfare. And if you do not know how to shield yourself, if you do not know how to protect your vibration, you will always be at the mercy of the frequencies around you. But here's the truth. No one is actually defenseless. Everyone has energetic shields. Everyone has the ability to guard their frequency. The problem is, most people do not know how to use them. They are like warriors walking into battle without realizing they are already wearing armor. And the moment you understand how to activate these shields, nothing will ever be able to touch you again. The first shield is awareness. This might sound simple, but it is the most powerful defense you have. Imagine this. You are walking through a jungle filled with traps, but you have no idea they exist. You step on them without realizing, and suddenly you are caught, stuck, unable to move forward. But if you know the traps are there, if you recognize them before stepping, you can avoid them completely. Energy works the same way. Most people do not even realize when they are absorbing low vibrations. They do not even notice when their energy is being drained. They just wake up one day feeling lost, stuck, disconnected from themselves, and they have no idea why. But if you start paying attention, if you start noticing how your energy shifts around certain people in certain places after certain conversations, you can stop the damage before it even happens. The second shield is detachment. Low vibration people feed on reactions. They thrive on engagement. They want your energy, and they do not care whether they get it through love or through conflict. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to provoke arguments for no reason? How they twist your words, create drama, pull you into emotional battles that leave you exhausted? That is not accidental. That is energy vampirism. And the moment you engage, the moment you react, you are giving them exactly what they want. But when you detach, when you refuse to engage, when you stay centered no matter what they do, they lose all power over you. This is why silence is so powerful. This is why walking away is so powerful. This is why choosing not to fight is sometimes the greatest act of strength, because it means you are no longer playing their game. And when you no longer play their game, they cannot win. The third shield is elevation. Avoiding negativity is not enough. Cutting toxic people out of your life is not enough. If you are not actively raising your own vibration, you will always be vulnerable, because negativity is everywhere. Chaos is everywhere. Low energy exists all around you. But when your vibration is high, when your energy is strong, nothing can touch you. This is why daily energy work is essential. Meditation is not just about relaxation, it is about strengthening your energy field to the point where nothing external can penetrate it. Gratitude is not just about feeling good, it is about shifting your frequency so powerfully that negativity cannot exist in your space. Movement, breath work, time in nature, surrounding yourself with high vibrational people, consuming high vibrational content. These are not luxury, they are necessities. They are the difference between being controlled by energy and mastering it. And here is the most important part. When you master these shields, when you become the dominant frequency, you do not just protect yourself. You start influencing everything around you. Have you ever noticed that certain people walk into a room and the entire atmosphere shifts? That is real. That is energy mastery. And when you reach this level, toxic people will either rise to match your energy or they will disappear from your life completely, because low frequencies cannot survive in high frequency environments, just like darkness cannot survive in the presence of light. Or are you going to keep allowing external energy to control you? Because the world is full of people who will drain you, who will try to pull you into their chaos, who will do everything they can to lower your vibration. But the moment you decide that your energy is yours and yours alone, everything changes. You stop being affected. You stop being drained. You stop being controlled. And you start living life on your own terms. Because at the end of the day, it has never been about them. It has always been about you, your energy, your frequency, your power. And once you take control of that, you become truly unstoppable. The ultimate test: how to know if you've truly escaped low vibration energy forever. Most people think that once they cut toxic people out of their lives, they are free. They think that once they stop engaging with negativity, they have won. But the truth is, escaping low vibration energy is not about avoiding bad people. It is not about running from negativity. It is about something much deeper, rewiring your entire frequency so that even if you are surrounded by chaos, you remain untouched. True freedom is not about changing your environment. It is about becoming so powerful in your own energy that nothing external can pull you down. And this is where most people fail. They think they are free, but they are still reactive. They think they have escaped, but they are still easily triggered. They think they have raised their vibration, but the moment they are tested, they fall right back into the same patterns. So how do you know if you have truly escaped low vibration energy forever? There are signs, unmistakable signs, and once you see them, you will know exactly where you stand. The first sign is emotional stability. Before, when you were still trapped in low vibrations, your emotions were dictated by external circumstances. If someone was rude to you, you felt offended. If someone doubted you, you started doubting yourself. If something went wrong, your entire mood collapsed. But when you have truly escaped low vibration energy, none of that affects you anymore. You become unshakable. Someone insults you and you do not react because their words do not hold power over you. Someone tries to bring drama into your life and you do not engage because you no longer resonate with chaos. Something goes wrong and you remain calm because you understand that your energy is more powerful than any temporary setback. When you reach this level, you no longer waste time explaining yourself. You no longer seek validation. You no longer feel the need to prove anything to anyone. You become a silent force, and that silence is power. The second sign is that negativity can no longer attach itself to you. Before, when you were still operating at a lower frequency, negativity followed you everywhere. You were always dealing with problems, conflicts, unnecessary drama. But when you have truly escaped, negativity stops finding you. Toxic people leave on their own. Situations that would have once turned into chaos no longer escalate. You notice that your life feels lighter, clearer, more effortless. This is not magic. This is vibration in action. When your frequency is high, low vibrations cannot reach you. You become invisible to negativity. And what most people do not realize is that this is the real test, not whether you can avoid negativity, but whether negativity stops seeking you out altogether. The third sign is that your desires manifest. When you were still stuck in low vibration energy, everything felt difficult. You had to struggle for every small victory. You had to fight for every opportunity. You had to work twice as hard just to see minimal progress. But when you have truly escaped, everything changes. Things start flowing effortlessly. The right people appear at the right time. The right opportunities find you without struggle. The things you once had to chase now come to you. This is because when your energy is clear, when your vibration is high, you no longer carry the resistance that was blocking your manifestations. You become aligned, and when you are aligned, reality bends in your favor. This is the level that most people never reach because they are still holding on to old frequencies, old beliefs, old attachments that keep them stuck. But here is the final and most important test. When you have truly escaped low vibration energy, you will no longer feel the need to escape anything. You will no longer feel the need to protect yourself. You will no longer feel the need to avoid certain people or certain situations because you will have reached a level where nothing external can affect you. You will be able to walk into any environment, face any energy, encounter any type of person, and remain completely untouched. You will no longer need to defend your energy because your energy will be untouchable. This is the highest level. And when you reach it, you will realize that the battle was never external. It was never about the people around you. It was never about the situations you were in. It was always about you, your frequency, your mastery over your own energy. So the real question is, have you truly escaped, or are you still reacting? Are you still getting pulled into lower vibrations? Are you still letting external energy dictate how you feel, how you think, how you live? Because the truth is, escaping low vibration energy is not a one-time event. It is a choice you make every single day. It is a commitment to yourself, to your power, to your frequency. And once you make that commitment, once you truly take control, nothing will ever be able to touch you again. You will walk through life as a force, unshakable, untouchable, unstoppable. And that is the ultimate freedom. Most people will never reach this level because they are still living in reaction mode, still allowing their energy to be influenced by external forces, still believing that their peace, their happiness, their power depends on anything outside of them. But the moment you realize that everything is internal, that your frequency dictates your reality, that nothing can touch you unless you allow it to, you step into a completely different way of living. You stop fearing negativity because you know it has no access to you. You stop chasing validation because you realize that nothing outside of you can add to or take away from your worth. You stop getting drained by toxic people because their energy no longer resonates with yours. And here's where it gets even more powerful. When you reach this state, you don't just protect yourself, you start influencing everything around you. You become the dominant frequency in every space you enter. People start feeling different just by being near you. Environments shift in your presence. Negativity dissolves before it even reaches you. This is why true masters never run from anything. They do not avoid darkness, they do not fear low vibrations, they do not waste energy fighting negativity. They simply exist in a frequency so high that nothing lower can touch them. And when you reach this level, you will notice something incredible. People will either rise to meet your energy, or they will disappear from your life completely. Low vibration people will no longer feel comfortable around you because their energy cannot exist in your space. Situations that once triggered you will no longer have any power over you. Life will begin to feel effortless, not because challenges do not exist, but because they no longer shake you. This is the real escape. Not running away, not avoiding, not hiding, but becoming so powerful in your own energy that nothing external can affect you. And the moment you truly understand this, the game changes forever. You stop wasting energy on things that do not matter. You stop engaging in battles that are beneath you. You stop lowering your vibration for anything or anyone, and you start living as you were always meant to, free, untouchable, unstoppable. Because at the end of the day, it was never about them. It was always about you.